Last week, we had easily our best win of the season, taking down a much more talented roster in the Baltimore Ravens, one of the better users in the league on top of it. We're still undefeated, week 8, taking on a division rival, the New York Jets. Got off to a very comfortable lead in this one, kind of let them back into the game, but overall, I feel like we played incredibly well, and we take down the Jets. We then faced the Buffalo Bills for the second time this season. I do have a live commentary for this, but I'm going to be honest, I was a little bit hungover for this one. I wasn't planning on making this a standalone episode, so yeah, just bear with me for this one. I mean, fumbling on an arm tackle around the legs is just fucking silly. Like, come on, dude. Well, that was an interesting read. I mean, can we just score here, please? Thank you, Kyle. All right, boys. I know it's been a while, right? Last week against the Bengals, the 6-3 Bengals at that time, playoff contending team, one of the better rosters in the league. The guy wasn't able to play. He gives us the forced win because he had a stomach bug. Hopefully he's feeling better. And then the week before that against the Bills, I did record that, but I didn't really talk much. I was feeling under the weather myself. I didn't have a stomach bug. I was just hungover, which is probably a bad excuse, but this was the plan all along. I was going to do quick highlights of the Bills game, a full live comm of the Bengals game. Obviously, we don't play that. So now we're playing the Raiders, the 5-6 Raiders here in week 12. We're 10-0. I don't know how we've managed to stay undefeated, but if we want the 1 seed, the first round bye, we're going to have to stay undefeated because I'll show you guys the AFC standings here in just a second. Real quick, though, I do want to give a shout out to my opponent, though, Dad Stop Gaming. I'm going to put his link either in the comments or the description if I remember. If I don't, just type that name in on Twitch. He does a really cool recap and highlight show of the league, keeping people up to date. It's awesome. I love seeing that, so shout out to him. Here's the updated AFC standings. Again, we're the only undefeated team. How? We won't talk about it. We haven't really played that well this season. Our team is not very good, but we're undefeated. We'll absolutely fucking take it. The Texans are on our ass. They're 10-1. If we lose a game, we could likely lose the 1 seed on top of it. We want the first round bye. We want an easy path in the playoffs, and it's right around the corner. We're not that far away. The Bengals are 6-4, so they get the forced loss. They were 6-3. I think I already mentioned that. The Ravens are 8-3, and then the Chiefs are 7-3, and then the Colts are actually 9-2 as well. So the Colts are having a tremendous season. Just a quick stat update for you guys here. Caleb Williams and Bryce Young both have 72 touchdowns, which is absolutely fucking insane. Caleb Williams has 5,600 yards. Jahmyr Gibbs leads the league in rushing with almost 1,100 yards and 17 touchdowns. The rookie running back, I was reaching for my earbud here, out of Ohio State, has 638 yards and 7 rushing touchdowns. So this guy we're playing this week is obviously going to be willing to run the football. Lambert Smith, rookie wide receiver for the Bears. I don't know what college he played for. I've honestly never heard of that guy. Has 2,000 yards and 27 touchdowns already. Will Anderson has 17 sacks. And then Al-Shedeur for the Texans has 10 sacks. So 27 sacks between 2 players on the Texans, who again also has 72 touchdowns with Bryce Young. So the Texans user is absolutely running up the scores. He is stat padding, no doubt about it. He also leads the league in interceptions with Makuba, the rookie safety, 10 interceptions. Absolutely insane. All right, again, it wouldn't be a K-Mag video if I wasn't running behind schedule. Honestly, a big reason why I run behind schedule so much, it's because I have supermodel girlfriends and they keep texting me, they keep coming over. It's like, you gotta let me work. I just suck at intros. I do so many fucking takes. It's actually embarrassing. You would think at some point in my life I would get better at it. I feel like I've gotten better at like presenting myself and talking in general, but like talking effectively and improvising without fucking up, it's just never going to get better. I'm going to be honest. Playing in Vegas too. I think I mentioned this probably before in a different video at some point, but I want to go to Allegiant Stadium. I've been to a few different NFL stadiums. Tampa, I've been to Denver. I've been to SoFi. SoFi is super cool. I've actually, as a Patriots fan, never been to Foxborough, which is crazy. I've never been to Gillette Stadium. I want to go really bad. I mean, I lived in Boston for a year as a kid. Just never went. I mean, it's kind of like Boston is kind of like a weird spot to go to. Like, there's not really a reason for us to go. Like, we don't have family there or anything. I don't know. There's not really a huge reason to go to Boston. I mean, now that like I'm a grown man with disposable income, like I might just fly out there at some point. Especially, well, not now. I mean, if the Patriots get better, like if we have a respectable record, if we're a playoff contending team, I might be a little bit more willing to spend a few of my dollars, my hard-earned dollars, I should say. Hard-earned is an interesting choice of words there, but I mean, maybe I need to talk more and just not focus on the game at all, because what a fucking drive. I didn't even mean to come out in this. I mean, I was going to run the bunch strong with the double pass to Shedeur like we've been running all season, or the bunch side end, and yeah, I don't know. I just fucking cooked right there. I might have to run this a little bit more. Yeah, I want to go at some point. I think that'd be dope. Just got to wait for the Patriots to actually be a respectable team. All right, Shedeur Sanders here. Oh, I'm going to have to clickbait this real good with Shedeur Sanders. Yeah, people are going to want to click on that. Okay, there goes Judkins. Again, he's got almost 700 rushing yards, so he's going to be willing to run the football. Wait, what formation is this guy in? Is he in? Was that 3 tight ends and I just wasn't paying attention? Or was that bunch? I actually have no fucking idea. I got to wake up here. I have a good excuse for being tired this time. I was down in Florida. I can't say why just yet. You guys will see. It's really cool. But I was down in Florida. I drove down to Florida yesterday, and then I drove back this morning. Direct snap? What am I playing, College Football 25? Oh, this is nasty. I don't know. What book has direct snap in this game? I actually have no idea. That play is tough to stop in college. But I did something really cool. It was work-related. I will it's going to be on my Twitter. So if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, it'll be up there this weekend when I'm allowed to talk about it. But yeah, it's really fucking cool. I think this maybe Seattle book. I know Seattle has a lot of like interesting college. It's kind of like the Alabama playbook in College Football 25. No, this is definitely Seattle. It's got to be. Defense. Oh, okay. Or not. Terrible defense. Brock Bowers is just a monster. Yeah, and I mean, here we go again with this guy's got the Niners team emblem and in player tag or whatever the fuck they call it in this game with the Raiders using the Raiders. I mention it every video. It looks just so silly. I can't believe they haven't fixed it yet. We're on like week 2 or maybe even 3 or 4 of this shit being a thing after the last patch, and it doesn't get any better. It just actually looks dumber and dumber every fucking day. I'm gonna protect sticks. I'm gonna shade down too. I'm gonna play super aggressive. If I see a corner out on the left, I'll just switch stick to it. Bad user. Good dot right there. Just kind of running the ball, baby dotting me down the field right now. It's a good strategy. Okay, this is for sure going to be a run. He's got the backup running back, Samir White, in the game, but I'd bet like $100 this is a run. It is. We're there. We're there. Way to stand him up, boys. Come on, make him pass. I'm actually going to drop my hooks down to 5 too. A lot of people ask me what zone drops I use. I'm anti-zone drop. I don't like zone drops, but I will drop my hooks down to 5 if I'm playing somebody who's kind of dinking, dunking down the field, throwing a lot of drags, hitches, zigs like that. I want to make these guys actually throw down the field. So we'll leave those on 5 until he proves that he's willing to hit seams and posts and crossers and things of that nature a little bit deeper down the field. Let's pass commit here. Bring our safeties down. If he runs on 3rd and 8, he runs on 3rd and 8. Quick snaps verticals. And he comes back. Wow. Bounced off the hit stick, and I mean, I don't know. He did something wrong there, like, because if you bounce off a hit stick and you like try to turn around, like the game will give you forward momentum. But I think he just messed something up. Oh shit, he runs. We're there. Come on, let's go, Jawan Bentley, big time shed off the edge. I just was spamming B, trying to click onto people, and yeah, great stop down in the red zone in the opening drive. Let's see if we can score pretty easily again this drive. This is an interesting route combo. 5 streaks, basically. 5 vertical routes. See what happens. Kind of a dot. Gibson out of the backfield. Hold on. Is that kind of a laser? Probably the double pass here to Shedeur. He's probably going to expect it. I mean, again, he does the recap shows. Like, he's going to know. Yeah, he audible demand right there. That's smart. Okay, so let's try it again. And let's run the fake version essentially of it. Let's do the motion, but then run an actual play here with a post and an in route to our tight end. Thought we might have Ramondre there, but with the cover 1, I'm just gonna check it down to Henry. Easy dot. Okay, so let me tell you guys my offensive game plan here. His name is Dad Stop Gaming. He's obviously a dad, which means he's kind of up there in age, which I might be too to a lot of you little kids. A lot of people who watch my stream call me Unk. I've had one dude call me Gramps. The guy I'm playing might be actually Gramps. The old dudes don't know how to switch stick, all right? They don't know how to switch stick. so we can throw these posts and crossers and things of that nature. You know, no disrespect to this guy. Again, he's a great guy. Just I'm going to take advantage of the fact that you probably don't know how to switch stick, man. He's got Max Crosby there in coverage. That's not going to get it done. Shedeur, that's his route. I've been seeing a lot of the top pros in the world work that into their offense all around the field, not just in the red zone. Super underrated route. You can throw it pretty quickly, almost like as a wheel or a running back streak, and then obviously it opens up, you know, over hard flats and things of that nature, especially if you roll out. So definitely a route worth taking a look at. You have to either have it stock or you have to have running back apprentice or hot route master to get it, though. But again, super underrated. Woo, had that post for a touchdown. I got kind of aggressive with the switch stick there. Missed that backside post developing. He misses the read. Thank God. 2nd and 14 here. Let's see if we can get aggressive again. You guys know I love to blitz. I'm sending 5. I'm sending the heat. A lot of people run dollar, but they run the linebacker like blitz or the loop. Oh, my God. Nice dot. But Kyle Hamilton with the zone KOs knocks it out. Big time play from Hamilton. That's why we made the trade for him. Even if he's not the fastest, those KOs make a huge difference. Let's take away the seam real quick. I mean, I manned him up with Schooler, and Schooler just on a different planet at the moment. 4th and 2, though. Here we go. Oh, let's go. Come on, Travis. Big time knockout right there. Honestly, wouldn't be surprised if he caught that. I think it's just a lower rated wide receiver. Who is that? Who is 86? Is that Hamler? I don't know who 86 is, but if that's not Myers, it might have been Myers. I actually don't fucking know. But either way, Travis Hunter, huge play. And there goes Max Crosby, just setting my ass off on the right. So he's running this loop blitz at a, is this 146? I think it is, yeah. I'm going to ID the slot corner. That's typically how I like to defend this. And I'm going to stem this curl up so it's like a running back streak. We'll look to Shedeur up the seam. We'll take off. I maybe had Hunter Henry on the corner route there. He had a step or two on the man coverage, but no reason to risk anything here. Yeah, Max Crosby is lighting up like a Christmas tree on the right side, and here comes the loop blitz. Woo! Tight window throw. Would have been a touchdown. And Shedeur just fucking drops it. I mean, I can't be mad at that. Like, I took a risk. I almost threw a pick, and it should have paid off, but... All right, let's try something like this. PA snag, pretty popular route combo. You see a lot of pros run this offense. Oh, I had the seam. I'm hitting it late. Ooh, I made the relay, but Booty gets fucking open. Booty? I don't know. Somebody said I pronounced it wrong. I'm calling him Booty. All right? His name's fucking Booty. Good play on the zig. Whoa, Schooler! Oh, my God. A chance for a pick six right there. Schooler's been having a monster season for us. Just making a lot of plays. Great in coverage. Great user. I mean, he is a first-team all-pro in real life. Special teams, but... hey, he's a football player, man. We can move him anywhere we want. He's going to make plays. Oh, yeah. Sanders, good switch stick right there. Kind of baiting between the backside dig and the clear-out streak. I probably should take my hooks off 5 here. I still have him set to 5 because he's kind of running some deeper developing plays being down 21, but I'm going to leave it for now only because I'm fucking lazy. Let's watch the inside wide receiver on a crosser here and then a tight end maybe on a post right to left. But I got the seam manned up. He just runs 2 guys right into each other. Let's get a little crazy here. I got Kyle Hamilton press coverage on Bowers. He might try to throw a fade to the outside. Oh, it's 86 is Slayton. So that was the guy who dropped the pass last drive. Good D, boys. Come on. Woo! Booty again up top. Corner route, blown coverage. We're up 28-0. Again, our offense has been pretty pedestrian all season, but it's starting to open up here, and I mean, it makes sense. The Raiders' defense is just not great. They do have some wheels, and then obviously Max Crosby, but outside of that, not much, and we're definitely exposing it right now. A plane and a helicopter crash. I'm sure you guys have probably already seen it by now. It's probably big news. But a helicopter and a plane just crashed into each other. They dropped a map of exactly where it happened, and it literally happened in my old backyard on a Joint Base Anacostia Bowling, excuse me. I lived on the military base there. My dad's Coast Guard. Well, he just retired this year, 40 years. So I lived in D.C. like 4 years ago at this point, and it literally, like, directly in my backyard, not like just randomly over the base. Like, it literally happened in the backyard, like right over the water. Our house backed right up to the water, essentially. There's like a little like park out there, like a little path that people walked up and down the water there, which is crazy. So there's probably like debris and everything, like probably all over the neighborhood there, which is crazy. But that whole incident is absolutely insane. Prayers go out to everybody involved in it, like all the families and stuff, because that's horrible. I don't know the exact details of it yet because it just happened. But I can't imagine a helicopter crashing. I think it was like a Black Hawk helicopter too, so not like a little tiny one. Like this is a big helicopter, over a military base, collided. So just not a good thing. Not a good thing at all. The world's a crazy fucking place, man. It's absolutely insane. I gotta switch stick that a little bit sooner. Good play by him, getting on the board. I love this Y sale play. Super popular head-to-head online again with the top pros. Normal Y-off close is like the meta offense right now. This is the first year in a long time I've seen anything other than gun bunch be meta for pro players, which is crazy. And I don't know how many of you guys... Oh, Drake May trying to show off the legs there. I don't know how many of you guys have been watching me for a long time, but the first year they put normal Y-off close in the game in 22, I ran it. That was one of the best off-meta offenses I've ever put together. That's kind of like my shtick. Like, I kind of like... I don't know if I'm using that word correctly. But, like, I'm big on... Oh, shit. Good fucking defense right there. I'm too busy yapping. But that was, like, one of my first real off-meta offenses. Spread was the first, but then normal Y-off close. And I made that offense super good. So to see it meta a couple of years later is fucking crazy to me. It's like I'm like a proud dad, watching my kid grow up. I mean, I'm fucking, like, what am I doing here? I got to stop talking and finish this game. All right, let's run the ball a little bit here. 146 is not going to stop the run. Ramondre, nice carry, nice carry. Let's go inside zone again. If it worked the first time, it should work the second time if I don't fucking have the stick of an old man and run straight into the defensive tackle there. Hit the bubble here. It looks good. Cut it back inside. Scatterboo runs his ass over, man. That's one of the things I hope we see change in Madden. Hopefully next year, hopefully at some point in the future. I want power backs to actually be power backs. Like, as it stands right now, you have to weigh more than 245 pounds to run anybody over for the most part. Like, it's a weight threshold. The dudes over 245 pounds get better trucking animations. They're more likely to fall forward. They're more likely to truck people. It's less based on the actual truck rating and more based on the weight, which is stupid. I would love to see, like, smaller players be able to like be beefier, like appearance wise, and then also run like it too. Like Derrick Henry shouldn't be the only running back that can run people over. Like Scatterboo should be able to do it. I'm trying to think of other like running backs that have that power that might not weigh that much. David Montgomery is kind of like a guy like that. I'm trying to think of some like examples, maybe Josh Jacobs too, just like bowling balls, like small dudes, low center of gravity that are able to just absolutely bully people and run straight through them. Go auto motion. I'm going to look to Gibson out of the backfield or Henry on the post or the drag maybe. Beautiful dot. I think we picked that up. I'm not... Did we pick up the loop blitz? I think we did. We had a lot of time there. I tried something new. I tried sliding left, and then I D'd the guy looping. I saw somebody do that on the competitive Madden stream today. Like, they had a big tournament today for, like, a couple $100,000. I seen somebody do that. You might be asking, well, K-Mac, why aren't you competing in that tournament? Oh, because I suck. I didn't make it, all right? I didn't make it. Neither did Henry, though. That's the best player of all time didn't make it either, so that's how I cope. It doesn't really make it feel any better, to be honest. When I see these guys winning, the guy who wins the whole thing gets 250 fucking grand, dude. Like, that's insane. You want to know what I would do with 250 grand? I'd probably take it to Vegas, put it all on black, get a couple strip... No, just kidding. I would invest it in my Roth IRA and index funds and then send my future kids to college. The run's kind of there right now. Scatterboo. Okay, Scat, fight. Okay, all right. Oh, yeah. Bell. Well, technically he's a rookie in the game, but with the way we have the league. Well, actually, no. We did actually sim the whole first season. So, no, he's a second-year tight end now. Didn't get a lot of playing time. Still doesn't get a lot of playing time just because of Hunter Henry, who's been having a great season for us, by the way. But I think Bell is probably next up. We're going 3 years in this league. So, well, ideally, we'll see if that actually happens. Sometimes people quit, people drop, we can't fill the spots. That's the idea, though. The idea is that we do 3 seasons. In that case, I think Bell would probably be next up. Hunter Henry is probably not making it past this season. We could also draft a tight end. That's certainly an option as well. Definitely one of the areas we can improve upon going into next season. We're not thinking too much about that at the moment. Oh, my God. Gonzo, what are you doing over there, buddy? Damn. Oh, shit. I just missed. That's where the low speed on Hamilton just burns us. Tucker just does a little wiggle, and he's just out of there. Outside run. Bentley. Oh, he made the tackle for us earlier. White bounce. No, Judkins is crazy. I guess he just went down a ton of points and was like, fuck it. Who cares at this point? Damn. Give me a rush. Little pass lead down right there. Travis Hunter. Big time dot. Borderline field goal range already. We're going to go ahead and turn on shoe clock here. Run the ball. I mean, if we can get into field goal range here, protect the football, don't throw a pick, don't fumble, we should have this one damn near wrapped up. Although the issue with Ramondre Stevenson in this game and in real life is he has trouble hanging onto the football, man. I think the Pats are probably going to draft a running back this year. The draft class is loaded. Obviously, I'd love to see Shedeur in real life go to the Patriots just like he did in this franchise. That would be awesome. But if we don't get him, there's plenty of other great options as well. Judkins, obviously, who plays for the Raiders, who plays for my opponent right now in this game. Trayvon Henderson, another Ohio State guy. Hampton is awesome. Devin Neal is great. Ollie Gordon. So many good running backs in the draft this year. It's absolutely insane. I think he might fall for the double pass here. We'll see. I do want to get one with Shedeur, and this would be the perfect time for it when he's trying to set up to stop the run. See if he audibles to man. I don't think he does. A little underneath dot. Big time catch, Travis Hunter. He actually defended it really, really well right there. Kind of a risky pass with the user coming down, but again, that's a risk I'm willing to take up 14. If we throw a pick six there, yeah, things get a little bit awkward. He's going to run commit here. Ramondre Stevenson. That should be GG's. I mean, he could take his timeouts, but, I mean, down 14, we're in field goal range. I guess he doesn't feel like he has a chance, which he probably doesn't, to be honest, but we kind of let him back in it. We maybe got a little bit too casual, talking about too much random shit. But still a pretty good game regardless. I'll go ahead and let this run out. I'm not going to be a bad sport. I haven't ran up stats all season, and maybe that's stupid. Maybe I should be more like the Texans guy or the Bears guy, but I'd rather be a good sport, again, to a cool guy. So GG's, man. We move on to 11-0. We got some tough games coming up, so we're just trying to stay undefeated at the moment. That's our only objective. 1 week at a time. I sound like Bill Belichick.